It was this guy who always dreamed about taking his girlfriend out on a date. He always used to second guess himself and overthink. He never really thought that he would be prepared to ever take that step. Baki, on the other hand, he took after his uncle, a charismatic guy who the ladies just love to always be around. Baki quickly asked his uncle, how do I become that guy to take my girlfriend out on a date or my crush and not have poor planning? How can I be that guy that stands out during the date? And this is what his uncle had told him. Number 1, shower and groom yourself. It's important to look apart and smell apart. Looks is one thing, but if you have cologne that corresponds with your style, that's another thing. 2, dress appropriately. Choosing the right outfit is important for the occasion. Now if y'all going somewhere casual, like y'all going to the park or something, you can dress nice, get you a nice fitted outfit. If y'all decide to go, let's say go out to dinner, throw on a suit. Females love a guy that can dress up, that's not afraid to step out and be different from other guys. You really think that the top 1% of men aren't wearing suits on dates? They're not coming dressed to impress? There's a saying, fellas. Once you look good, you feel good. And once you look good and feel good, you perform good. When you with her, all the nervousness stops. It now transfers to her because you are confident. It shows that you hold yourself to a higher standard. Number 3, plan the date. Have a clear idea of the things and places that you want to go out and do with her. This is where a lot of men lack confidence and decision making. You could decide to go out to the park, go out to the museum, go get some food, and then after that you can go back to your place and watch a movie. And that's gonna be perfectly fine. Know why? Because you decided to have structure. You set the foundation early. Quick story time. Now fellas, I know y'all be like, Lee is such this amazing guy who just constantly knows the right things to say and the right things to do. You wanna know why I know the right things to say and do? Because I put myself in positions to learn, fellas. But this is beyond the point. Let's get back into the story. It was this fine female that I've constantly just wanted to get my hands on. I used to always see her post on Instagram and I used to be like, she's somebody that I want. After a couple weeks, I've decided to shoot my shot, send her a text and say, hey, I'm in your area and I wanna see you. I want to hang out with you for a bit. And in the midst of me going to go see her, I have no plan in mind. All I knew is I just wanted to see her. When she finally got into my presence, the main thing and the first thing that I did was I just started to do anything. She got into my car. I started to play music. I started to look at her, look away, look at her, look away. It was like on some, I wasn't confident type time. So then after I did that, right, I decided to say, let's go on a little trip. Now that I think about it, right, I didn't tell her where we were going. I know that sounds bad, fellas. I didn't tell her anywhere we was going. Oh, I'm driving. It's late at night. I can't see, and there's a new hood that I'm in. I don't really know the area too well. I do, but I never been to this part. And the island that I'm looking for, I've never been really. I've probably only been one time. As I'm driving, I'm just driving at this point. I don't even know where I'm going. I got the GPS up, but the GPS is taking me to a whole different direction. I know, fellas. Poor preparation. Fellas, do not be like me. Actually take the time to prepare and look at destinations on where you want to take her on a date to. 4, be on time. Don't have your date waiting. Think to yourself and really ask, if my mom was on this date right now with a guy, would I want her to be waiting? That's how you genuinely have to carry it. You don't want her to be waiting, because if she's at a spot waiting for you and something happens, guess what? That falls on you. You have to be a man and actually be held accountable for the things that you do. That's why you have to be on time. Show her that you're responsible. Show her that you are taking initiative to be there early. Say it with me, fellas. It's this one saying that I like to say. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. And to be late is to be forgotten forever. And number 5, relax and just be yourself. It's important at all times that you don't pretend to be somebody that you're not. When you're actually being yourself, this allows your date to connect with you and actually enjoy being around you, rather than you just putting on this front like you this guy that you're not. It's okay to ask her questions. It's okay to make her laugh, to make jokes. It's okay to have funny moments. It's okay to smile, fellas. It's a date. Enjoy yourself. And lastly, if you aren't enjoying the date, if you genuinely feel like there's no connection between you and your partner, you could simply say this: I appreciate you for coming out, but this isn't going anywhere. I would rather just cut my losses in the beginning than just waste time. I thank you though. I hope you have a nice night. And just go about your day, fellas. You don't have to sit there and be in a situation that you don't want to be in. That's a part of having control about your life. That's a part of being a man. Understanding, okay, this isn't working, so I'm gonna go ahead and distance myself. I'm gonna remove myself from the equation early than waste time. You know from the beginning that it's not gonna work, so go ahead and cut it off. There's no point to drag it on, to lead her on, to misguide her in any way, shape, or form. I get it, she was cute, but her personality isn't something that you want around you. Her vibe isn't something that you want around you. She will respect you more as a man if you do this. That's why I say, doing this will really change your life.